Welcome back to Coach's Corner on OUGrizzlies.com, and I'm joined by head basketball coach Greg Kampe. Coach, the Bearhead Grizz, he had some good advice
I,
last
I had
night.
to bring him back in for this one because we're now got a winning streak going, and since you were part of it, we brought you back in. I really don't have much to say to you though, but we'll let you sit here.
All right, Coach, huge win for the team last night. Very good South Dakota State team. Travis Bader. I mean, have you ever seen anything like that in a game?
Well, he was special last night, but he's got that in him. We knew. I mean, we've seen a lot of that over his short career here, but he put it all together last night, and we were able to get him a lot of good looks, and we set a lot of great screens for him. And yes, he made them, but you have to credit Drew Valentine. Yeah, what are you doing? and and some of the other players too, because they were the ones that got him open. But he had 10 catch and shoot threes, and that's pretty amazing. Then what people don't remember, maybe, is that he also got fouled on a three and made three free throws. So he actually had, all right, buddy, he actually had 11 threes in the game. So it was a phenomenal night for Travis, but we got him open, and we did some great things. We got fortunate down the stretch; they missed some shots, and we were able to do a good job on the boards. And it's just a good, solid win for Oakland. It's the type of win that we're used to around here, and it's good to have one again like that.
And your team is really starting to heat up from three over the last 5 or 6 games. Talk about the difference there. Is that just coming around what you thought it was going to be, or finally kind of breaking through?
Well, I told somebody at the beginning of the year, if this team played a game of horse, I don't think anybody'd ever win because we have so many good shooters. And then we went out and for 2 months shot like you know, we had never practiced before. And now we're just starting to get to be shooting the way we're capable of shooting. Our field goal percentage is on the rise. We were second in the country last year in field goal percentage, and it's starting to come up where we need it to be. The three-point shooting over the last 4 or 5 games is in the high 40s, which I thought we'd be in the low 40s for the year. So we're starting to do the things that a young team does if they get better. We're starting to progress and get to where we need to be. We still got to guard better. We got to guard pick and roll better. And we're going to see it a lot tomorrow. I mean, Lawrence Alexander just killed us with the pick and roll the first time we played. So, uh, you know, I'm very pleased with the direction we're going. We've won 4 of our last 5, and we're starting to get. I've told you many times that we're very proud of the fact that from February 5th to March 5th, the last month of the season, we haven't lost a game since 2008. And, I'd like to keep that streak going, and I think we're capable of doing that. I think we're capable of getting on a nice long run. So we'll see.
And standing in your way will be North Dakota State, who gave us one of the probably biggest defeats in the history of this program in conference play. So the guys should be pretty pumped up for tomorrow night, especially since it's homecoming.
Well, we play the best teams in the country every year, and very seldom do we get spanked like North Dakota State spanked us. And it was start to finish, it was a beatdown. They beat us every way you can beat us. And we remember it, and we're preparing for it, and we're really looking forward to the game tomorrow. We're looking forward to see how much we've improved.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And as the league kind of unfolds, Oakland is slowly kind of creeping up those standings. Talk a little bit about the league so far this year.
Well, I don't know if there's a big difference between third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I do think there's a big difference between 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 because you get a day of rest if you're fortunate enough to win the first night. So, I don't think that we can find second place. I just don't. South Dakota State's too good of a team. They have 2 losses. I think they'll be favored in every game they play the rest of the year. I think North Dakota State could beat them at their home, and I think Oral Roberts could beat them at their home. But I don't see a lot of other losses in their future. So to say that we might be able to get to second probably isn't going to happen. Can we get to third? Yes. And if we win tomorrow, we're there. I mean, we'll be tied with North Dakota State in third place. So and tiebreaker wise, we'll have a tiebreaker over them in that we'll have. We've got to win against South Dakota State. Now, of course, they can still beat Oral Roberts and gain the #1 tiebreaker, or they could beat South Dakota State themselves. So it's too early to really point a finger at that, but it's as you look at it, you just look at what could happen. So tomorrow's a big game for us from standing-wise. It's a big game for us in our quest for 20 wins. We're trying to get 20 wins for a 4th season in a row. To get there without any help in postseason, we got to win the rest.
Right, correct. And another anticipated huge crowd to be on hand tomorrow. Something that Oakland has really built a tradition for the homecoming games. We've had some really special crowds, and I hear from our ticket office we expect another big one tomorrow.
Well, I've been told there's less than 100 seats left, and that they will sell standing room only. But you know, we've had 3 or 4 sellouts this year, and you know, we got used to sellouts when we're 17-1 in the league and 25-26 wins. But to be 6-5 in the league and have the crowd we had last night, and then turn around to tomorrow and get that big crowd, that's a satisfying feeling that we got a lot of great things going on here, and it's great that the team supports us. It'll be another high-scoring game. You know, it really will be another high-scoring game, and those are fun to watch. And North Dakota State's a great shooting team, and they'll make shots, and we'll make shots, and it'll be up and down, and it'll be a great game for the fans.
You can't play two more exciting games than your team has played, the last two at Oral Roberts and last night against South Dakota State. So hopefully we'll be in for some more excitement tomorrow in the arena. A little bit more of a cushion, hopefully, for the Golden Grizzlies.
Well, our history with North Dakota State is great. He just moved.
I think he wants to comment
Are
on
you
this coach's
moving?
corner.
Are you wow? What is there wind in here or something? Come here, buddy. um, our history with North Dakota State is that we play great games with them. You know, last second shots. I could go through the history of that, and it's always a good close game. Either a make wins it or a miss loses it. Until last time we played them, and it was a close game until they tipped it off. And once they tipped it off, it wasn't close anymore. So, you know, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Coach, big night for you. Congratulations on being inducted in the Hall of Honor. We look forward to a great evening tonight and a good game from your team tomorrow.
We're really looking forward to tomorrow.
All right, Coach.